Grand Rising, loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, your favorite spiritual advisor, Empress Oracle. I hope everyone is doing well coming out of this Lionsgate portal, which was on 8/8, and the energy is still going to be around us for a few more days. So there is still time for us to have those manifestations, to go ahead and put it out to the universe, all the positivity that we hope to receive from the universe, along with gratitude. Always start with gratitude, guys. First and foremost, I want to say I am grateful for everybody who tunes in to watch me. You know, you didn't have to, but you did, and I greatly appreciate it. And I guarantee you all of the information that comes from source to myself to you is for your highest good, with no ill intentions and from a place of love and light. So before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and start with my spiritual copyright disclaimer. On behalf of Starseed Galactic Federation, I have been given access to this knowledgeable information from my Akashic records for the purpose of helping humanity. This information is given directly to me as a divine channel, and any use or reproduction of this information without proper accreditation or acknowledgement from which this information was received will result in instant karma for the plagiarizing parties or individual. And so it is. Signed, Empress Oracle. So with that being said, I figure why not? What better time to talk about having faith or faith outside of ourselves than now after the 8/8 portal, the height of manifestation, okay? So people, especially empaths, I'm an empath also, we have a tendency to put more faith and energy into other people's actions and success over our own. And sometimes that can be because of how we were raised, how we grew up, because a lot of cultures, I can definitely say for myself, I'm Caribbean, I'm full-blooded Jamaican, and you know, in certain cultures and stuff, they automatically go ahead and designate certain genders as certain roles. So therefore, a lot of times, especially the females, are more considered to be supposed to be more the domesticated and stuff, and so they might not be praised or pushed forward in society for their brains or the other things that they may be able to provide in order to not just better themselves and their family, but even their community. So therefore, because they are pre-programmed because of their geographical location, or like I said, their home life, they automatically don't have faith in the God-given talents that they have, that they know that they have, the innate talents and knowledges, and therefore they may not choose to pursue it. And especially if they are empaths, because, you know, a lot of times when you are an empath, there is always an empath and narcissist dynamic in any relationship. It can be with a friendship, it could be with your siblings, it could be a parent-child relationship, it can be, you know, a romantic relationship. But a lot of times when you are in those type of scenarios or relationships, narcissists, they feed off of the empath's kindness and their energy. So the empath will tend to put more faith into that person, you know, because narcissists will use whatever it is that it takes in order to get those emotions and that positive energy. So that empath will end up putting their energy and their faith outside of themselves, feeding it to that person, that source that is sucking that positive energy, instead of believing in themselves and pushing and motivating themselves for their higher good. That happens a lot. I know I said a lot, but I just rewind it if you don't understand. While being selfless, they forget to be selfish. And a lot of times people, when they hear the word selfish, they automatically give it a negative connotation. Now, yes, selflessness is giving of yourself to others to help them, to lift them up, to raise their vibration and energy, provide things that they lack, be strength where somebody else is weak, and so on and so forth. But you also have to remember to be selfish, because we as people, we as vessels of the divine, we cannot pour from an empty cup. We cannot continue to give to people and places and give to energies that are not benefiting us, and there is no reciprocity, right? We have to be selfish, and we have to save some of that energy that we put into others, especially us empaths. We put so much energy into other people because we want the best for them, and we forget to give it to ourselves. And that is important for us to be selfish in that way, to where we always save a little bit of that positive energy, a little bit of that motivation, a little bit of that faith. Save it for yourselves. Not all of it, but save some for yourselves. Okay? Because how can you pour into people and you're not pouring into yourself? Because the proof should always be in the pudding, right? Are you being a proper example to people on how to have faith and how to, believe in their manifestations, in their dreams? If you are not doing that yourself, if they don't see you doing that yourself, you can't sit there and tell somebody, I support your dreams and go ahead and do this. But yet when they ask you about yourself and why, what do you want to do? What is your purpose? What do you feel is your purpose? Why are you not moving towards it? Why are you stuck or stagnant? And you're saying woulda, coulda, shoulda, or that you're so busy pouring into other people, because that is going to cause a crack in your foundation that you are trying to build, whether it's to support yourself or to support others. All right. It is best to always lead by example, right? The best example of faith is people seeing you having faith in yourself and saying, fuck it, and go ahead and try it on your own regardless. That is the best. That is the best. We have a tendency to have faith in things outside of ourselves because we, as humans or having human experiences, we always have that fear of failure. And some people have a fear of success, because with success, just like you've heard the saying, more money, more problems, with success comes a lot of responsibilities that people may not necessarily want. However, if you are here and you have a purpose in life, you are going to be placed in certain circumstances that are going to force you to have that faith in yourself, force you to take those responsibilities and step up, because that is a part of your soul contract. And that's what people need to understand. All right. A lot of people have faith in things that they know are only short term, because that way they feel as though it's less likely for them to get hurt, it's less likely for them to fail. However, just like the makers of 409, the reason why they named the product 409 is because it took 409 times for their patent to be approved, for it to make it, but they never stopped trying. That is called faith. That is called faith. Faith without works is dead, and we have to start believing and having faith in things inside of ourselves, our own potential, our own capabilities, because if we can think it, we can dream it, we can do it. We don't have those thoughts. We don't have those yearnings for no reason. So to sit there and to tamper down your faith because you are not necessarily seeing it, cultivated into something tangible right now, that is a test. And that's you showing source, universe, divine, God, whatever you want to call it, that you don't think that you are worthy enough for your heart's true desires. Okay? And because you don't think you're worthy, you'd rather pour that into somebody else. You're pouring from an empty cup. And once that person gets to where they need to be off of your faith, your love and support, guess what? They're going to leave you and they're going to go find somebody who believes in themselves and have the same amount of faith and ambition. And that is something that we need to learn as a people. Me personally, I learned that lesson a long time ago. However, there are a lot of people that I see who struggle with this. And it's time for us to stop struggling unnecessary. It is time for us to start putting the faith where it truly, truly deserves to be. And that is in ourselves. Okay? Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Trust you me. In order to be a truly successful person, period, we have to take some of that faith and positive energy that we put into others and put into ourselves. Just like I said, all right? Energy vampires are broken people and people who cannot successfully put the same energy into us. They're going to look at you and they're going to say, okay, this is somebody I can take advantage of. They're going to say, this is free energy right here. This is a free source, because they'd rather give it out because they don't believe in themselves. They have all the potential. Let me tell you something. People see your potential before you do. So if you don't believe and have faith in yourself, but somebody sees your potential and see that you do not have that faith, they will try to capitalize off of your blessings, the things that God gave you. They will take it and try to capitalize off of it because they see that you don't have your faith in the right source, which is you. Always, always have faith in source, universe, God, the divine, Mother Gaia. Always have faith in yourself, because the reason why you have those dreams and those aspirations that sometimes you may try to project onto others and push onto others because you don't believe in yourself. The reason why you have those is because that is part of your purpose. That is a part of your path. That is a part of your destiny. Never stop trying. Never stop trying. My man 50 knew what he was talking about. Never stop trying. He said, get rich or die trying. I'm not saying, you know, to go do something drastic, but what I am saying is you have to have that faith that until you get to where you want to be, you are going to keep trying. You have to have that faith, not just in outside sources that can help you, but you have to have that faith in yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you have nothing else, you always have yourself. But if you have no faith, you will feel as if you have nothing and you cannot go on. And trust you me, take it from me, from somebody who has had to pick myself up and start over and over and over again. I might lose friends, I might lose family, I might lose money, I might lose material things, but I never lose faith. And that's something that I want you all to remember on this fine, beautiful day, that we are all blessed and able to be here. I hope you take this message with love and light, because that is how it is intended. And I hope that I'm able to help somebody to know, have faith, not just in outside sources, but faith in yourself. Whether you can or you can't, you're the only one that truly decides that. So with that being said, guys, take care. I love you all. Have a wonderful, beautiful day and be blessed. Till next time.